Hey, what's up? I'm going to review a video called What I Eat in a Day, Life in My 20s in London. Let's go for a coffee, innit?
Everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all really well. It is another beautiful day here in London and I've just been out to get a coffee.
There is no such thing as a beautiful day in London. What is she talking about?
Because I've run out of coffee in my little flat, but I thought I would start a what I eat in a day video. Now, I've done a couple of...
She looks pretty exhausted, especially for a girl in her 20s. It doesn't look normal. And coffee is simply poison. It's ground up seeds which you drink, and because they are poisonous, you end up producing a lot of adrenaline in response to the poison. It's literally that. It's nothing else whatsoever. It doesn't give you energy. It's literally just stress in your body. People don't get this.
These in the past, and I'm always like super conscious of this sort of content because I feel like on YouTube and online it can be very overly curated and unrealistic, and I'm also aware that everybody needs different amounts of food, different types of food, so I just want this to be a...
No, every animal, and humans are also animals, simply need to eat what they are naturally supposed to eat. How do you know what a zebra is supposed to eat? You look at what they eat in the wild. If a zebra arrives at the zoo, then that's how you will know what a zebra is supposed to eat. And the way you can know what a human being is supposed to eat is by simply looking at what humans eat in nature. And that's predominantly raw meat. Very rarely also some plants, if you can find them. Humans drink blood, they eat the organs, also muscle meat, of course. They don't drink ground up seeds, which is called coffee, for starters. By the way, I kind of like it that she doesn't seem to be wearing makeup. Maybe a little bit, I don't know. But at least she's showing how exhausted she is. Probably because she doesn't have a lot of subscribers, whereas the bigger YouTubers always hide the way they look like.
Source of inspiration, and also just like take it with a little pinch of salt because every single day is different. Some days I'm more hungry, some days I'm less hungry. Like for example, last night I had dinner quite late, so I'm not that hungry this morning, so that's why I'm starting off with a coffee. And I'm also starting with Magic Mind too, one of their productivity shots. So I've mentioned Magic Mind in one of my a couple of my...
Magic Mind. I'll try to look it up. Maybe I can find it online. I don't know what that is. The world's first mental performance shot. Wow, that is so cool. That is so fucking nice, isn't it? So what do we have here? I guess that this is a comparison of what typical coffee and energy drinks will give you, and then what Magic Mind gives you, which is increased focus. There's a bunch of herbs, mushrooms, all of which will really act similar to coffee in the body in the sense that they are toxic, and because of that you will produce adrenaline, cortisol and everything to deal with the toxins. Not that it's bad in itself, your body produces these hormones. It's that when you consume toxins, that's the way your body deals with them. And when you're consuming toxins, then your body adrenalizes your body because it needs to, for example, escape from the situation, whatever may be the case in nature. Your body doesn't understand that you're dumb and you're actually drinking ground up seeds in water. Boosts memory. Yeah, so there's all this stuff which, of course, it would be impossible to prove that it actually has any benefits, but people who are gullible will pay money for turmeric. It's an antibiotic, will destroy your gut microbiome, destroy the production of serotonin, make you depressed. Ashwagandha. Wait, oh my god. That's crazy. That's a lot of very toxic plants. Matcha. Wait, what? Wait, but matcha has caffeine. More antioxidants, coffee? But then you still have caffeine in there, or what? Am I misunderstanding something? Supports immunity, vitamin C, vitamin D. Vitamin C from what source? If it's plant vitamin C, then it doesn't work. It's not DHA. Vitamin D from what source? Mushrooms. So that's vitamin D2. The body can't use it. The human body, you need vitamin D3, which is an animal hormone. You can only get it from animal foods. Absolute garbage. What the hell are you drinking?
I've been having these for the past few weeks, and this is something that you can have alongside your coffee or matcha or morning.
No coffee, no matcha. Get blood. I get it. It's probably hard or impossible to do that in the UK, but come on, that's what humans drink in nature. If you want a true so-called energy drink, which doesn't produce a lot of adrenaline, but which gives you actual natural energy, and besides that you will feel fantastic, happy and healthy if you drink it, yeah, then drink blood.
Drink, or you can have it just by itself. And the idea with this is that it gives...
But you kind of talk as if you just woke up, as if you're not really awake, even though you just drank some coffee. Why is it like that? Human beings shouldn't be like that in the morning. You see this all of the time with people who consume slave food. They can hardly wake up and they need coffee, then they're adrenalized for some hours maybe, and then again they don't have any energy because you didn't have any energy in the first place. You're supposed to have natural energy when you wake up. You're not supposed to hop on drugs, stimulants, and then have these ups and downs.
Stable, constant, calming energy, because
But you don't have that.
It's a mixture of adaptogens and matcha and like a whole blend of special ingredients which keeps you calm and focused for the day, and it's made specifically for creators in mind. No
green drink on earth can be healthy. How do you not understand that? There's no such thing. The only drinks that can be healthy are see-through, as in coconut water, or maybe water from a natural source, blood, which is red, milk, which is white. That's really about it.
And it's just like a really nice, refreshing start to the day. So thank you to Magic Mind for sponsoring this video again.
Of course, it's a sponsored video. Obviously. Wait, she doesn't even have a lot of subscribers. You can get... Oh, I get it. They sent it to her and she just promotes it and she gets it for free. You should really just throw it out, or if they pay you for it, take the money, but don't drink it.
It's really good. So I got this from like a really cute cafe that isn't far from me. It's called Black Rabbit Cafe, I think, in Kensington. But yeah, it's super, super cute. They do really good coffee, and it's also like a lovely walk and start to the day, and like walk through the cemetery as well, West Brompton Cemetery, which is just my new favourite place of all time. It is so beautiful.
Okay, I do have to admit that the cemeteries in London are pretty beautiful. Maybe the most beautiful I've ever seen in my life, and that's because they don't take care of them, so to speak. And what I mean by that is that nature simply takes over. All of the graves have plants growing over them. I've been to like 5 cemeteries in London. Pretty nice.
Just feels so peaceful there, and so...
True, yes, you can feel peaceful there, and in summer it's pretty nice. London isn't always bad, it's just bad most of the year.
Connected, and it's just so luscious and gorgeous, and it makes me very, very happy. Like, I am someone who loves trees. I just feel so connected to trees, and they just make me feel so peaceful, and it's just gorgeous. It's just absolutely...
I can relate to that. Wait, is that coconut oil? That looks insanely disgusting. I once ate a lot of coconut oil and I actually had to throw up because of it. Just seeing that makes me remember that. Is she plant-based or vegan or something? It's absolute slave food what she's eating there. Does she not get that? What's up with the British being obsessed with oats? Oats were fed to you when there was no food, in the times of famine. You do understand that, right? For some reason they keep eating oats. Oats have nothing, literally only carbohydrates, which are sugar, full of anti-nutrients, horrible for your gut, absolute rabid starvation slave food. Man, if you make this, at least put some eggs and butter into it. What's up with the ingredients?
So I've got to leave in the next 10-15 minutes, so I'm just going to have something quick for breakfast today.
Now she put on some makeup from what it seems like. Anyway, what she ate there is the definition of slave food, and the reason I say that is because you're eating all of this garbage which you don't want to eat in its raw form, and the oats are not even raw in the sense that they have already been processed, of course. Oats like that don't exist in nature. You have these seeds. Nobody wants to eat those seed-looking small little things. They are hard to chew open. Point being, she then puts a lot of additives in there and whatnot, bakes them, and then she eats them because she's really just trying to delusionally kind of cover up, so to speak, what she's actually eating. It's as if she doesn't really want to realize what it is. She just puts it all together, bakes it, and then eats it as if it's food, when it's clearly not food. You have all of these inedible ingredients which you cannot eat on their own in the raw form.
And this is something that I made yesterday in my brand new air fryer, which I'm going to share with you. So I was very kindly gifted this from Chef Free, and oh my god, guys, I'm so impressed. It is just like the cutest little thing, and I'm so happy with it. Like, I've made sweet potato wedges in it. I've also made these breakfast cookies too, which is so delicious, and my favourite thing about it is the size, so it's perfect for...
Oh, this kind of a life seems really sad. It's all cool to go to the cemetery to get some peace, but if you're it really seems like she's eating a vegan diet, and if you are, then that's where you're heading. Hey, I think that this girl really is vegan, maybe. And that's really funny because in the title it also said intuitive eating. But this is literally anti-intuitive eating. It couldn't get any further from your intuition, seeing as intuitively you want to eat a lot of meat, fat, and so on. She's making those tofu sticks or whatever really because she wants to eat meat, of course.
So I'm just back home, like home, and I've made like a little kind of like salad bowl with miso, honey, tofu, fried tofu, some like pickled beetroot.
She has some kind of eczema or some kind of skin issues here. Again, I sort of respect her for not using makeup and actually showing us the way she looks like. I really do, because it's refreshing to see that. Still, of course, you should think about what you're eating, because skin issues are almost only caused by a damaged gut, as in you're eating the wrong foods, and you're most definitely eating the wrong foods. The cookies that you made before, that's probably one of the reasons why you have that. I'm just informing you in case you ever see this video, because I'm sure that you don't like it.
Stuff, some mung beans, some celery that I'm going to have with some hummus. Yeah, we don't have that much at home, so I just kind of made up something very random in the fridge. So might have this and then see if...
She seems kind of sweet. It's just really sad to see this horrible diet and these food recommendations destroying humans in general today, but seeing these relatively young women destroying themselves instead of being fertile, happy, having children, creating a family, just sitting there. I guess that she's home in the garden or whatever. The British usually don't really have gardens. They just have these fences and this square where you can run around a little bit. There's nothing really there. In a typical British house, I lived in the UK for 2 years. Most of the buildings are like that. And she kind of seems miserable.
I'm still hungry and make something else after, but yeah. Nice and fresh for the spring.
The happiest girl, is that her dog? Oh boy, yeah, okay, it's a female dog, it's not really a girl. A girl would be your daughter, which you clearly really want. It would be normal at your age to have a few children already. What is she eating there? What is that? Is it honey or is it olive oil? I couldn't tell because the color looks like olive oil. And rice cakes, they have arsenic, only fiber, anti-nutrients and sugar, nothing. This is one of the worst diets I've ever reviewed. Seriously. Hummus, maybe? This girl must be vegan then. She doesn't eat any animal foods at all from what I saw. Those carrots don't exist in nature. Go and try eating a wild carrot. You're gonna throw up. Oh wait, cooked salmon, okay. Then she does eat animal foods. Or she eats salmon once a day. At least it's meat. That's good. Even if it's probably farmed salmon, I'm just going to assume, we'll see. Still, she eats very plant-based the rest of the day. Alright, she does eat meat, it's great to see. Farmed salmon is pretty bad. It's better than to eat beef. Even chicken is a lot better than farmed salmon. If you can get wild salmon, totally do it. It's incredibly much fiber, which will constipate you and create a lot of gas. There's rice, as we saw already before, the rice cakes, and now this, at least that's what it looks like to me. And a lot of sauces, additives, spices, just to cover up the taste of the horrible vegetables and the seeds, to give it some kind of so-called taste. And then the only good ingredient is the salmon.
It is a finished dish, so it's not really salmon stir-fry.
You should clean your camera lens. It always looks kind of foggy.
It's more like turmeric rice with smoky salmon, with za'atar, carrots, peas, spring onions, and some chicken broth too. So yeah, I'm really excited. It looks and smells amazing. So it just kind of shows, like, even when you don't feel like using up the scraps, you can still make a really gorgeous meal with it. And I know this will be so good for my skin as well, for my eczema.
Oh my god, this is so bad. She does have eczema, that's confirmed, but she actually believes that it will help. We'll see what she says in a second, but I can right away tell you that it's gonna make it worse. That's why you have eczema, literally, oh my god. You should watch more of my videos. I also made some in the past. I understand exactly how to deal with this problem. And it is caused by food, it is caused by seeds, vegetables most definitely, pesticides, anti-nutrients, herbicides, everything that you get from these man-made foods, which don't even exist in nature. What you're eating, all of that doesn't exist in nature. Salmon as such, the farmed salmon also doesn't exist in nature. It's still meat, and it's good that you're eating meat. And if you would only even eat farmed salmon, even actually farmed, yes, then you wouldn't have this eczema, although you may have some other problems from that. But if you would switch to eating mostly meat, eggs, your eczema would go away. That's actually as simple as it is. I don't know what she learned or where she learned that this will help her. We'll just listen to what she will say.
And that's actually something that I wanted to mention at the beginning of the video. So a lot of what I'm eating at the moment is purely for my eczema health, for my skin health, for my gut health, all of...
Oh my god. How can this be? That's so weird. That's so weird. How can people get this brainwashed? It's literally the worst for your gut and your skin. And I mean, literally, I can't even think of anything worse. You destroy your gut with the coffee in the morning. It's basically like drinking antibiotics. Then that magic drink, which again had antibiotic-like ingredients. Then you had cookies, a bunch of pesticides, anti-nutrients, gut-destroying fiber. It's all full already. That's how you get constipated, and that's how you get a lot of gas. And then you eat this, which again will produce a lot more gas and will irritate your gut. This is literally what's causing your eczema. Literally, all that you need to do, you don't even need to eat raw meat. You just need to eat, you could even eat a carnivore diet. What I mean is mostly meat, eggs, even dairy, as far as eczema goes, would probably be all right, although I'm not a fan of dairy. I don't recommend it in general. Raw milk would be fine. Raw dairy in general would probably be fine. But if you would simply switch to that, I'm telling you right now, if you ever see this video or somebody tell her, then it will go away and you would be so happy. Literally, it would be probably days, at the very most weeks, and your eczema would be gone. Simply switch to eating 100% animal foods, then 100% it will go away. You can also switch to 80-90% and it will go away anyway. Maybe it will take a few more days or weeks.
These things, so if you guys want to see more of that in the future, just leave me a comment down below and let me know if you're interested in that sort of thing, or if you just like cooking videos.
Oh, it's so sad because she seems so sweet. She's simply so misinformed about food. And then people like this end up taking all kinds of cortisone creams and whatnot, which destroys the skin even more. Of course, you're dependent on it then also, and then some other drugs to fight the side effects of those other drugs and blah, blah, blah. It could also easily be fixed.
Videos, or what I eat in a day, but no meal is complete without a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil on it, so I'm gonna have that.
Most of the olive oil today is fake. There's a lot of other oils added to the olive oil to sell it to you. That's how they make money. It's a huge business. They want you to believe that it's so healthy because the people in Italy supposedly consume it. They do, partly, but they mostly eat animal fats. That's why the people in the south of Italy are so healthy.
Oh, these came out. Yeah, let's taste it.
Poor girl. I feel so bad for her.
That is good. That is really good.
Born over faultline.
This video made me really sad at the end. She lives in London, which is bad enough. You could have an alright life there in the UK. Theoretically, if you would get wild fish, which is hard to get nowadays. There's some pretty good farms in the UK actually. There's a lot of grass. But of course, if you live in the city, the air isn't very good. It's usually cloudy in the UK. And then on top of that, you eat all of these foods which destroy your gut, and because they destroy your gut, they destroy your skin. You keep eating more and more of that because you actually believe that it will help to heal your gut and your skin, and it will only get worse. And you have probably tried out different diets. For you, they seem different because you cut out these vegetables and replace them with others or something. That's how most people do it. Instead of actually changing your diet, as in eating only or almost only animal foods, what humans eat in nature. You don't need to eat raw meat to heal your eczema. Then it would go away very quickly, within days. But even if you would eat only cooked animal foods, still, it would go away. It would just take a bit longer. If you would eat raw liver, boom, skin healed. The vitamin A completely heals it. It's really messed up. Wow. I didn't expect this. Thanks for watching.